Connect a Game Boy Advance to a Nintendo GameCube. Even with the advanced game consoles of today, some classic game consoles were considered revolutionary in their day because of the unique and novel features they had that their contemporaries did not. For example, the Nintendo Game Boy Advance and Nintendo GameCube, which both came out in the early 2000s, can be connected to expand gameplay options. In particular, you can connect a Game Boy Advance to your Nintendo GameCube and the portable console can act as an additional screen or an additional controller. What you will need: game consoles, Nintendo GameCube and Game Boy Advance Game Link cable, Game Boy Advance game cartridge compatible. What to do before purchasing a Game Link cable. Check if your GameCube supports connecting a Game Boy Advance as an additional controller. Note that not all GameCube models might support this functionality. You can check with your user's manual to verify this. Check your Game Boy Advance game cartridge if it has special features intended for use with GameCube connectivity. One notable game that gives you added functionality is the Pokémon XD and Pokémon Colloseum, which can exchange items with the Game Boy Advance's Pokémon editions, like Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, and Leafgreen. Likewise, check if your GameCube game offers additional options or functionality when you connect a Game Boy Advance as an additional controller. Notable games that support this are Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, and Legend of Zelda: Four Swords Adventures. These games display additional information on the Game Boy Advance screen during gameplay, which can make it more convenient to access information that would otherwise take up screen real estate. Insert the game cartridges on both devices. Connect your Game Link cable. The wider, triangular end plugs into the Game Boy Advance. This connects to the EXT port you can find at the top of the device. The other, smaller, end connects to the Nintendo GameCube's controller port. Make sure you have a free port. The GameCube can support up to 4 controllers. Be sure to check the game's manual which port you should connect the Game Boy Advance to. The advantage of connecting your Game Boy Advance to your GameCube is that you can use the handheld device to view maps and information pertinent to your current game, which can enhance gameplay. On Zelda: Four Swords, you can use GBA consoles as additional controllers, which let up to 4 people play simultaneously. However, the inherent disadvantage of this system is that not all games support additional devices. Majority of GameCube games will only support the native controller. Connecting your Game Boy Advance will not add to the functionality. Similarly, not all GBA games will support exchange of information with the GameCube. These days, the GameCube and Game Boy Advance have been superseded by the Nintendo Wii and the DS series handheld consoles, DS Lite, DSi, DSi XL, which can connect with each other using the Nintendo Wi-Fi network, which lets players compete and team up with players either within a local network or around the world using Wi-Fi. Now that really simplifies console connections.